Hello out there. Hey, how's it going? This is Mike, and I'm just I just got home. It's been a really interesting day out there. Really fortunate and lucky to have the Art Spirit Gallery considering and thinking about art in a different way. Um, I put together a show called No Permission Needed, and the point of the show is to really talk about women's health and the emerging crisis that we're facing here in Idaho and many other states when we think about women's health and what's happening there. This has been a deeply personal journey for me, mostly because of these two amazing people in my life that really have kind of opened my eyes and challenged me to think differently about the healthcare system. Kind of right after it was posted that we're in this show at Art Spirit Gallery, there's a lot of mixed emotions out there about it. I have lots of people that just are really supportive and they think this is a great thing. And then there's a lot of people in there that are super focused on the actual tool that we're using. And, I understand that there's some frustration in that space. But I think the goal that we're trying to work on is, how do we tell a story? How does everybody get a chance to tell a story using whatever tools and mediums are out there? But I got home and we were having a conversation around the dinner table, talking about how you get home, you talk about your day, and needless to say, it's been really interesting. But yeah, so what's your perspective on this? This is my wife, Kelly, and Sam, the inspirations of my life and everything that we do. But yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on all this?
This is hard. So yeah, like the tool is the tool, whatever. Like Mike is very creative, but not in the ways that most people would think of creativity.
God, his handwriting is awful.
And so, this is a fun way for him to get that stuff out. He has stood by us through a lot of health challenges. I have dealt with pains and problems since after we had our first kid. And he's 23. So, and then didn't figure out what it was till after we got our little Sam diagnosed with endometriosis. It has been a long journey, and he has sat there and, was super kind and rubbed my back and understood the pains that we were going through as much as he could. And when I worked in a PT office in town talking to other women that had stories of dismissal constantly and terribly all the time, trying to get their diagnoses. It's crazy the things that were done to them, and that just the people that just didn't care, didn't want to listen. And I feel like this, even those people right now that are not taking the time to understand a little bit more as to why this is even a thing right now, makes my heart hurt a little bit. Mostly for all those women that he's trying to help still. And us, we are still advocating for Sam and trying to find ways to help her.
And you.
And me. And honestly, I'll still get pains, and he's the one who's like, maybe you should go to the doctor again. And my second surgery, he's the one who actually made me go and get another opinion from another doctor. He is such an advocate, and especially in his role in Heritage Health, they've decreased the time for endometriosis diagnosis, or even just getting them to a specialist, just being believed. That's the first thing, is women need to be believed, but they need to be believed by everybody. And a man is the same as everyone. And you think that if he can, I don't know, it's just very frustrating that people do not see that heart because I live with that all the time. And I guess that's easier for me to know that, but this is, it's been hard. It's been really hard
It's a tough
to
day.
have all these
Yeah.
people say these things that when they don't know, and they're probably not even taking the time to find out. His last episode on his podcast really explained it with great vulnerability as to why he did this. He's not trying to take anything from anybody else. Like, I mean, if anything, yeah, it's just very hard. So I'm more tenderhearted. Sam is very more, like, much more mad about it all. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm definitely angry. I'm definitely the one who's super pissed off right now. He's kind of just like there because he has to live it right now. And then my mom is very tender-hearted about it. And I'm definitely not even
I'm the sunshine and
in
rainbows
between.
guy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely not even in between. I'm way, way over. I am absolutely furious. Like, I came home and because I had just got my nails done, and so I called my friend and I was like, hey, I need to talk to you because I'm extremely pissed off, and I'm just like, I need to let it out. But that didn't end up even helping because I still came home and started talking about it, and I was still pissed, and I definitely went on like a solid 5-minute rant as
That's pretty
soon
good
as I
stuff.
got home. So, yeah.
So what does this mean to you guys? So some of the comments, right? A lot of the comments are that, hey, I'm using AI and that's stealing from women, that's hurting women, it's hurting other artists. You know, again, like I have spoken many times about the AI tool itself. Like, again, I didn't create it. AI's here. You know, there's tools that we can do. Like, one of the comments was like, why don't you just draw your own things? And the quote was like, produce shitty art, and maybe that helps. Sure.
Guess what? It doesn't. It doesn't. I am someone who draws all the time. And when I create something that looks so shitty, I can't do it. I get so mad. I get frustrated. I want to stop drawing, like, completely. Like, I want to give it up. I get so mad. It's just like, you really want other people to feel that frustration too? Like, you want people to feel that awful about something that they created? No, you don't, because that is an awful feeling. It is awful. It feels awful.
Hard. Well, it's hard to take it anywhere, right? I mean, again, like, so the point of the show, like, I'm trying to drive a narrative, and even these conversations of people that are frustrated that Art Spirit Gallery is having AI at the gallery, like, those are powerful conversations we should have in the community, right? The time, like, when the camera was invented, people had these same conversations, like, oh no, you're never going to have a real landscape portrait again. You know, again, not here to take anything away, and I'll fully admit the AI tools, there are challenges out there for sure. But it's like, what do we do with the tools that we have in front of us, and how are we trying to make the world? So the point of the show is to raise awareness about women's health issues. Some of the comments, they were like, well, Mike, you're the CEO of a community health center. You already have the ability to influence. Yeah. And how's that gone so far?
Pretty not wonderful. There's been a lot of obstacles and a lot of people just saying no, like, it's not super important. Like, who cares? It's just women, you know, they're gonna be in pain, blah, blah, blah. Periods are supposed to hurt, blah, blah, blah. And that dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And so he has been trying.
So we're
Let
trying.
me tell ya.
We're trying. And there's lots
He's
of work
trying.
and, like, lots of hope for what we can accomplish. You know,
It'd be different if you weren't trying, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you weren't
That's
trying
true.
at all in your position of power, it would be, and you're still doing this,
Yeah.
that would be so much different. But you are actively trying to fix things.
Kind of in all of your mediums that you're testing out
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Like,
and every
in
single
Yep.
thing he puts his heart
songs,
into,
yeah.
it's always trying to, like, better something, whether it be women's health or just
Well, and it's
anything, mental
started-
health.
it all started with Endo Dad and you having a really hard night.
Oh, yeah. That
And
is how it started. I
then
forgot.
right before all the other really terrible things happened, and that was like the only outlet, right? Like, that's
How
a
else
lot
is
of
a
trauma
grieving
at that
dad supposed to
time,
deal with it?
and that was his way to help all these people, all these women that feel like they can't do anything because they're in so much pain and stuff. And it has only grown because he has just used those tools. And yeah, like whatever with the tools, but everything else is just him, his words, his ways, the way that he feels as he's watching, like whether it's me or Sam, or listening to the stories that people bear their hearts to him and the pains that they've gone through. And like, that's the hard part.
Yeah, no, it's true. And, you know, again,
Tangent,
like
probably,
my invitation, right? Everything I'm doing, like I recognize that there is rage and people are really upset with me, with Art Spirit Gallery. Okay, I mean, I get that. I understand that. And we are at a spot where these tools are, they're there. They're prevalent. Things are happening. And artists in all spaces, we need to find a spot and find a way to emerge through whatever comes out of this. I know that you certainly can, like a lot of the comments are like, well, you just type a prompt and stuff comes up. Sure, you can actually produce really terrible art that way. But like anything, like when you are out there painting something, you have a picture in your head and you're trying to accomplish it. I have yet to attain the skill level to allow my hands to draw and create what I want to get there. Like I should just draw you a stick figure. Like I desperately want those skills. I'm learning how to play the guitar. I'm working on singing. Like I'm terrible at all of this stuff. I value those that have the skills, and I fully support that.
But imagine you're trying to do all this and you don't have the skill.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. It would be so hard because you have all of this creativity in your head and you just literally cannot get it out in the way that it's like normal or like approved of. And
it's like, this is the approved way to,
yeah, and there's
you know,
no
at
such
some point
thing
there's
as an
freedom
approved
of expression.
way of art. Like there's
Yeah.
literally no approved way of art. There never has been. That is literally the entire point of art, is to, one, make people uncomfortable, because if you make people uncomfortable, you're doing your job. That is literally a widely known saying in art. Like,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
make people
I
uncomfortable.
feel like we've made some people uncomfortable.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
good.
I think you've accomplished that
Right.
part, but
And
don't you worry.
But what's the invitation, right? So for you guys out there, so I mean, I want to have a conversation. My whole goal with anything I do is to connect the world through music and art and all of the things I do. Like I want to connect the world, and I have been so blessed to like connect with people all across the world. And I've had so many people write and say, "Hey, I'm actually alive today because of something that you created," or "I had, you know, a better
What
day."
profound feeling of accomplishment is that?
It's so cool. I mean, it
It's
is so
amazing.
cool to feel like, okay, we're making a difference. So I
And even
understand.
if it's just one person's life,
Totally.
like that's
Yeah.
just amazing. Like imagine you have that much effect on someone's life that you can like, that you created something
Yeah.
that like literally changed the course of someone's life. Like that's insane. That is so cool.
It's pretty cool, and that's a challenge, right? So if you're upset with the tools or the way that I'm creating it, join us. Help us do something different. Help us do something better. Please participate in this conversation. My goal is to make sure that women have access to incredible health care in Idaho, and to drive a conversation. So join us if you want to create a piece of art that just kicks my art's ass. Like, go to town. Please do
I
it.
wanna
Please
see
do it.
it.
Like, let's
Please.
see it. Let's get there. Like, I don't mean that in any negative way. Like, I love watching things emerge out of people's minds. You tell your story, and let's add that to this collection, this powerful story, because instead of like dumping on people that are trying, we actually need to engage conversations with people that don't get this yet. And again, that's the point of this whole show, is to engage our community in a conversation.
Well, and there's little stories behind every piece, like how that came about or why, and they're all just so powerful and come from a specific story or that he heard, or a piece of, you know, life that he lived with us or someone, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like you talked about your mom a lot on your last podcast. Like
Yeah.
it's good. It
Gus approves.
We're trying. Yeah,
of
this
AI
is
art.
Gus. Gus hangs out with us. But, you know, again, this video will probably upset some people, and some people are going to be like, oh, your wife and your daughter, they're defending you.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't we be?
But also, like, this is an invitation. Please come down. Let's have a rational conversation. Again, I love the saying, like, what are you going to do with the tools that you have? Like, how are you going to make the world better with the tools that you have? This is what I'm doing. My invitation, our invitation to everybody is join us. Our goal is to improve the health of women in our community. So come be part of that. And I'm trying to do that with some art that I think is pretty cool and has deep meaning, and there's powerful stories in it. And again, I am sorry to everyone out there that looks at what I've done and has their soul crushed because I've done it. Like, that's not fair. I get it, and I'm sorry. Also, like, one of the last comments I got was like, basically, you're doing a good thing, but you should go light all your art on fire in the middle of the street and apologize to the rest of the world for existing. And, you know, that's pretty rough.
This seems a bit intense.
A little
pretty
intense.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction.
A little bit, perhaps.
Perhaps.
But again, come have a conversation. Social media is really easy to just shit on people and type, but like, come talk to us. Let's have a real conversation. So
Please do.
please,
He
is
would
this good?
appreciate it so
Like,
very
we're good.
much.
I'm far from perfect. Like, I get it,
And
but
he loves
also
to have
we're here.
conversations with people. Like, let's talk. See the human in each of us. Like, he's not this terrible person because of this show.
Mm.
Like,
You are
Seem
not.
like
Stop
terrible.
it. You are not a terrible person.
No.
Oh my god.
No, it's good. And anyway, I don't know who made it through 17 minutes of this, but
you
listen,
did. Good job.
way to
buddies.
go.
I mean, probably your family.
We're going to be there Friday night. All of us. We're going to be there Friday. We'll be at the Art Spirit Gallery to have this conversation. I'd rather talk about the women's health issue that the whole point of the show is. But if you want to
need
come,
to talk about it,
you
please.
want to come talk about
Please
AI
come
art,
talk about it.
awesome. And bring your stuff. Like, again, add to this. I have something here that I think adds value, and I can help tell a story in a community. But join us. Please join us. Like, you right now, go picture something that changes the way that the world thinks about women's health, and you put that together and bring it. And then let's add that to the collection and help us change this narrative. That's pretty cool, right? Wouldn't that be like a cool outcome of this
Yeah,
conversation?
very cool.
Like, real artists stepping up and doing this. Am I making money off of this? What
No,
is that?
no.
Oh my god.
Should
Okay.
we talk about that real fast? Like, we'll reward the
Okay.
people at 18 minutes. With
Okay,
this
so-
part.
Yes. So if you
So-
made it this long.
Good for you. You get to hear this part. So some people have assumed that my wonderful father here is making money off of everything that he does. He's not. We've actually been giving him so much shit about it because we think it's hilarious. He will just give stuff away. He does not care if you don't have the money or if you pay for it. He does not care. He will give it to you for free. He does not, like, the money is not important to him in this. It is not. He wants people to feel seen and heard and, like, appreciated and, like, they're not alone. And so it's just like, why would he make money off of that?
Yeah. So
Like-
they will sell pieces at the gallery.
So if
if
you want
there's
more.
any money that's made, it's going to go right back into helping women's health. And then again, I'm going to issue that challenge to the real artists out there. I'm doing this for free. So if you're going to be part of this project and your art sells,
Please do.
help us fund women's health for North Idaho.
We would appreciate
Be a
it.
good deal. All right.
Yes.
We got 20 minutes out of this.
Yeah,
so I don't know if
guys.
anyone's left, but if you made it to 20 minutes, the
You're
magic
awesome.
word is abracadabra, and I'm going to give you a free copy of The
course.
Optimist Way.
Woohoo!
So you come up to us at the art show and say abracadabra, and you will get a signed copy even
Oh.
of The Optimist Way. It's a beautiful book. It might
It is
help you.
amazing.
It's a
All
beautiful.
right.
I mean, I would appreciate a signed copy because mine's still not signed.
Dude, for real?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. You just blew my whole thing away. I am kind of an asshole dad. That's funny. Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not
I
signed.
got it. Pretty sure I signed
I
it.
don't think you did. I think you just gave it to me.
All right. Well,
Okay,
we'll,
We're gonna have to
anyways,
follow
we'll
up
bring
with
that copy
We'll
to the
let you
show.
know. We'll let you know.
And I will sneak up there and sign it tonight, I guess. Anyway. All right. Well, thanks for bearing with us. I don't know what happens with this video, but it was fun to do anyway. Okay.
Yep.
Any
Bye.
last words of advice?
He's just open mind, pay attention to the message. Like, that's what really matters.
Pay attention to
Here.
the part about it, the human in it.
Human. There's something about human first. There's a
I don't know.
cool
there's
song about
something.
that. I know it was
don't know.
AI
And a
that did
t-shirt.
it.
And
but
maybe like a shirt and a
That's pretty
poster.
cool.
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
I think maybe we should do like Destroy the World songs.
No.
No?
Let's not.
All right.
do
Okay.
that.
Peace out, people.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.